Mazda has taken its iconic roadster to the next level in 2024. Is the new Miata hiding a secret weapon under its hood? For over 3 decades, the MX-5's motor has been the soul of the party. Its four-banger just wants to dance, packing 181 wild horses, itching to trot at 7,000 RPM. While the last gen may be nearly a decade old, Mazda spruced it up in 19 to keep the good vibes flowing. It's no wonder this roadster has had fans flocking for generations. But Mazda's about to drop the sickest beat yet with the next model. Word is a hybrid system that's coming on strong, throwing down some 48-volt bump and bass. On one hand, it'll help them reach their eco goals. But can they avoid the weighty issue of batteries bogging things down? Carbon fiber is one way to get lean, but ups the price of admission. Balancing all this while the party stays affordable won't be easy. But these engineers have been pioneering the playlist for 30+ years. If anyone can cook up something fresh, it's them. At the same time, Mazda's cooking up some next-level architectures for the big dogs. But they know better than to mess with the Miata mojo. This little speedster will stick to dominating in its lightweight lane. As for fuel, the automaker's given us a taste, but is keeping the full recipe on lockdown for now. All signs point to more zap to go with the Zoom. Just what the environmentally conscious driver ordered, too, as Mazda guns to fully electrify by the end of the decade. The MX-5 sets the gold standard. You wouldn't expect a rip-roaring roadster to deliver 26 mpg city and 35 mpg highway, but Mazda makes the magic happen. While zooming is the name of the game, efficiency is no afterthought here. Between its pint-sized proportions and featherweight frame, this car sips gas like nobody's business. Toyota and Subaru can't even get close to their rivals. Of course, throwing batteries into the hybrid mix will pack on the pounds. But you better believe Mazda's engineers will work overtime finding ways to cut ounces wherever they can. With their track record, it wouldn't shock anyone if mileage got even sweeter. As for looks, the retro-futuristic vibe has always been the ride's secret sauce. Sleek curves flow like water over tightly wrapped body panels, ready to slice through the wind at a moment's notice. This legendary roadster is about to drop some mad hype that'll leave you sweaty and shaking. I'm talking curves in all the right places, sculpting so fine it should be illegal, and new lighting that'll blind you in the best way. Just know it'll put real freaks like us in a state of euphoric bliss. Top it off with the top down, of course, sending tingles down your spine as the wind does its thing. Up front, its iconic grille and peepers scream, "Take me for a ride." Subtle nods to classics keep the nostalgia more real than Versace. Coastal cruising fantasies are about to become your pathetically single reality. The best part? We don't even know the full package yet. Mazda's keeping her cards as close as those hugging lines. Plus, electrification clues are a must to keep up with the times. But one thing Mazda knows, touching the soul and spirit is taboo. The Roadster's design DNA will live on for decades to come. The Mazda Miata's interior is a driver's paradise, perfectly blending functionality and high-class style. From plush leather seats to posh trim work, riders feel pampered from the second they slip behind the wheel. Comfort and convenience are priorities, with all essential controls within fingertip reach. The snug-fitting driver's seat provides a prime view of the road ahead for total control. Long stints in the Miata feel easier than most, thanks to ergonomic seating. Clean styling keeps distractions low while driving details come through loud and clear on the digital dash. The simple center console hosts an intuitive touchscreen for music, calls, and more. Luxuries abound even at the Miata's affordable price, from buttery soft surfaces to elegant accents hand-placed with care. Clever storage solutions maximize space, keeping riders fully stocked no matter the journey. Though petite in physical size, the Miata makes room for human-sized comfort through sublime design and craftsmanship. Every fiber aims to pleasurably pamper passengers with each pedal push. Mazda knows that keeping prices low is key to satisfying customers, but adding batteries isn't easy. The weight adds up unless their engineers find tricks to slim her down. Figuring out costs won't be simple either. Will wallets feel the pinch? Today, 3 versions invite you down the road. The no-frills Sport starts at a fair $28,000 even. The handling-focused Club comes in at $31,500. And the loaded GT blasts off around $33,000 with all the fixings. Pricing up seems sure to happen with changing times, but Mazda hopes innovations offset green costs. Modest increases seem fair, but what if they delight instead? Are funds feeling free-flowing or not so much these days? Details can't dilute the hype, of course. The new era remains on the horizon. But when will tougher rules in summer 2023 stir things up? And might fall 2025 bring the next launch? Only the future will show what Mazda has in store. One thing is for certain. The new Miata won't be the only lightweight rear driver revving its engine. The twin threat of the Toyota 86 and Subaru BRZ looms large as well. The duo accounted for over 60,000 sales in their last model year worldwide, with nearly 30% of buyers opting for the Japanese rivals over established names like the Miata. Mazda will have to work to win back such customers to the iconic original Roadster. Meanwhile, the Ford Mustang and Chevy Camaro promise brawn, whereas the Mazda prioritizes balance. Their throbbing V6s and V8s pack serious punch lacking in the little Roadster. But extra muscle comes at the cost of natural handling thanks to larger footprints. As automakers scurry to adapt to the shifting marketplace, the familiar magic of the Miata faces renewed scrutiny. Global sales of sports and 2-seater vehicles have grown over 15% in the last year alone, now totaling more than 750,000 units annually. However, the threat of electrification looms large. EVs already make up around 5% of the segment, and analysts predict that the figure could swell to over 25% by 2026. Japanese sports car sales are up in key Asian markets like China, but down in the US, EU compared to pre-pandemic. Mazda will rely on global enthusiasm for their iconic Zoom Zoom. Armed with real market insights, Mazda faces both challenges and opportunities as they ready a new MX-5 to accelerate into the future of fun motoring. Their exact game plan remains unseen, but the stakes have never been higher. The sports car landscape is undergoing rapid changes, and all eyes are on Mazda as they prepare to unveil their latest MX-5 Miata. Having established the iconic Roadster as the masses' affordable front-engine, rear-drive fun machine, Mazda now faces staying ahead of electrification while fending off rivals old and new testing their mettle. The question is, have they still got the secret sauce for success? Sound off in the comments. What changes would you like to see Mazda make to keep the magic alive? So let the debate begin.